And I suppose I don't see it as purely promoting my books. That's the kind of interesting thing. It's very hard to put a dividing line between what I do to promote the books and what I do because it's fun. I work from home. I have worked as a full-time writer now for over 5 years, and that coincided with a real growth in the availability and the ease of things like Facebook and Twitter and so on. And because I'm naturally curious about things, I'm quite an early adopter of those things anyway, so I've always used them. So I was one of the first, I don't know one of the first, but certainly one of the first in my genre in the UK to have a blog. And I've used it very much as well along those lines, not just to kind of talk at readers, if you like, but also to engage with other writers. And that's, for example, we set up this thing years ago now called the Novel Racers, which was just me and a friend. I didn't even really know her properly at that point, who were both starting a novel. I think it was the beginning of January, and we thought we'd race each other. And I just started blogging about it and said, does anyone fancy doing it along with us? And loads of people joined in, and loads of them were unpublished or pre-published then and are now published. So from blogger, which I don't really blog so much anymore because I think people want shorter info bursts, if you like, through to Facebook, and moving from using Facebook less just as a way of getting in touch with friends and more of a way of communicating with readers, and Twitter. I've got a Pinterest account, which I kind of use a bit and a bit more since writing the diet book, because it's a really, picture does speak 1,000 words, especially when it comes to a recipe. And I'm also on Wattpad, which I haven't really had time to explore properly yet, and a few other sites. So for me, it's curiosity, although what I find harder is keeping it up.